yesterday. I love my favorite cousin. I want to give a shout out to my two favorite. Oh, look at my necklace. It's cute, right? But I want to give a shout out to my two favorite boy cousins, Sarah and Calvin. I love them. I want to give a shout out to my sister Sierra Francis. I love her. I want to give a shout out to my mommy, Miss Tanya, who I saw yesterday. Hadn't seen her in a long time. I miss her. I want to give a shout out to Isha. Even though she don't mess with me, I still love my sister. I want to give a shout out to Risha and Quanta. I want to give a shout out to Kabo. I love my brother. I want to give a shout out to everybody who on my TL right now. Tiki had me rolling when we were talking about doom on Twitter. I want to give a shout out to my, who else I want to know? I want to give a shout out to I want to give a shout out to the wannabe blondies. I want to give a shout out to the mothers who remind their kids every day that they daddy ain't nothing. I want to give a shout out to Dun Dun. I miss my cousin. I miss him. I want to give a shout out to hold on. I want to give a shout out to my baby Nisha. She know I love her too. I want to give a shout out to my two twins, Naki and DeAndre. I want to give a shout out to the biggest HOE ever, Marley Kamali. I want to give a shout out to Shateria, my cousin Kia. She know I love her. I want to give a shout out to Travell and Diary. They have me rolling all the time. I know my voice aggravating. Just to I want to give a shout out to everybody that like my status. Everybody like my status all the time. Good job. I want to give a shout out to broke niggas can't get no shout out. I want to give a shout out oopsie, Marcia. I want to give a shout out to Gucci. That's my dog, Gucci. I want to give a shout out to Dati. I love my big sister. I want to give a shout out to Shakoy. That's my big brother. I love him. I want to give a shout out to my other brother, Tay. I miss him. Free him. Free Diggy. Free Kari. I want to give a shout out to Marquisa. I want to give a shout out to my bestie. My bestie Wendell. That's my best friend. It's my best friend, but I hate him right now. I'm bipolar though, but I hate him. I really do. He is not a good best friend. I want to give a shout out to Aquil. That's my dog. I want to give a shout out to my was supposed to be best friend T Perk. He ain't got nothing else to say to me. I really hate him. I want to give a shout out to Kiara. I miss her. I ain't talked to her in forever. I want to give a shout out to Shatima. I ain't talked to her to just give a shout out to her. I want to give a shout out to Tyra. I think she's still in jail. Free her if she is. I want to give a shout out to China. How could I forget her? I want to give a shout out to another shout out, Kayla. She's so friendly, but I love her though. I want to give a shout out to Leah. I ain't seen her in forever. My favorite cousin, Corey. I want to give a shout out to my brother, Mel. A shout out to Mossy. I want to give a shout out to my cousin, Kevo. I want to give a shout out to Earl. Who else? Who else? I want to give a shout out to Courtney. I miss her so much. Shama, Anna, Abriana. Who else? Taylor, Derisha. Yeah, but I miss all them for real, for real. I want to give a shout out. Dang, my video 8 minutes. What? I'm so bored, y'all. I want to shout out to BJ, even though he green. Ain't even want to come get me. That's cool. That's cool. I still love him though. I want to give a shout out to Deshante. I love my cousin so much. I want to give a shout out to Ashley too. That's my cousin. I love her. And I miss them dearly. I want to give a shout out to Mario, Mutt. All my cousins. I want to give a shout out. Let's see, Denise. I miss her. I'm gonna give a shout out to Lavonna. I hope she feel better. I want to give a shout out to yeah, I'm scrolling down my Facebook right now, so you know I gotta make sure I get everybody. Looking kind of rough right now. I ain't looking my best, right? Okay. Twitter booming. I can't stop clicking on it, but give a shout out to my little sister Key Money, Zaria, Trelawney. I think I gave a shout out to Tiki. Give a shout out to her again. I love her too. I want to give a shout out to Kyla, Taisha, Dominique, my cousin Sade. How could I forget her? I miss her. I love her. I want to give a shout out to Deanna and my cousin Deanna. How could I forget Kinfolk? Give a shout out to him too. Give a shout out to Jason, my dogs, Jodis and Jason. What? I missed them so much. What? Kia. I want to give a shout out. Who else? How could I forget Andrew? Give a shout out to Andrew. Drew. Yeah, him. Give a shout out to Kayla. I missed her. Ooh. I want to give a shout out to Carlos. Yep. Dre. How could I forget Dre? Give a shout out to Dre. I miss him too. Mary. Kiana. I love them. Give a shout out to Nitra. How could I forget her? Like, bam. Come on now. Give a shout out to my mama, Miss Keisha. Who don't know her? Shopaholic. To give a shout out to Trevor, TJ, man, Sierra, the whole hood, man. I miss y'all, man. Give a shout out to Walt, man, Lil K, what, One, man, all y'all, man. Y'all know I miss y'all, man. I want to give a shout out to Sid. How could I forget you? Give a shout out to Spro, man. Who else, man? I want to give a shout out. Who else? Dang, about 12 minutes long now. Everybody else, oh yeah, Hitman, I ain't heard from you in forever, but shout out to you, man. Y'all know I love y'all, man. I want my video to be forever, so y'all can be looking at me forever.